What's up, nerds?
What's up, nerds?
Hey.
We are doing something crazy today. We're doing something a little crazy, a little weird, a little different.
Yeah?
I'm just kidding. Today we're going to do a top 10 list.
I was about to say.
Top 5 for me, top 5 for you.
Yeah, in total, top 10. If
Top
you know how
10
to do
total.
some quick math
in
your head.
Where we talk about shows that we think should never have been canceled. Live action TV specifically. Yeah. Like I said, I've got 5. You've got 5.
I do.
Do we have any rules that we're going to go by for this one? Like, do you think we need any?
I mean, I don't think so. It's just your 5, my 5. Hopefully they're different. I kind of went in stuff that I know you haven't seen, that I've seen. Because otherwise I feel like we would have the same top 5 list. But,
maybe. I don't know. I think my list is probably going to be the best list. I want you guys to comment down below. First of all, whose list you think is the best once you reach the end.
Listen.
Let us know. All right.
You guys are going to have to, if you haven't seen these shows, go back and watch it and then let us know too.
All right.
Alrighty.
You ready to jump right into it?
Yeah, let's go. Start with yours.
Start with me? All right. I'm going first. At number 5.
Oh, at number 5?
At number 5. We're starting from the bottom, working our way up. My number 5. Let me. I got it. I found it.
I have mine on a little whiteboard.
You ready?
Yep.
Marvel's The Runaways.
Bet! Oh my God!
Let's go.
No, I was thinking of that one too.
For those of you that don't know, Marvel's The Runaways is a teen. It's a teen drama. I don't know if you know about it. Have you seen it?
No, I've seen it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna talk to you like I'm talking to them.
Right.
It's a teen drama.
Right. Yeah.
About these. So some of them are super powered teenagers. Some of them are technologically inclined.
Yeah.
You know, some of them are super geniuses, blah, blah, whatever.
Yeah.
They find out their parents, these wealthy, well-off parents of theirs, are in a villain cult.
Yes. Oh my God.
It was so good that I started looking into the comic that this was adapted from.
No, it was so good. I remember kind of bootlegging the show a little bit because this is when I wasn't paying for it.
Yeah,
it was like me and my sister were watching TV a lot, and then she didn't pay for anything. I didn't pay for anything. She found all the sites to watch everything. Oh my God. And we were trying to watch all the Marvel, all the DC stuff that was coming out at that time. And The Runaways was definitely one of them. It was great.
So for me, let me explain to you just a little bit about why I think it should never have been canceled.
Yeah.
It had everything I wanted. It was ensemble cast. I am really, really big on ensemble cast. Even the book that I'm writing right now, it's an ensemble cast as well.
Yeah, and they put them together very well.
Yeah, I think it just brings a lot to the table when you have characters, even if they fit a stereotypical archetype. I feel like that's fine, especially when they're all together. Their personalities clash, and then you figure out how the personalities come together. This one girl had a velociraptor. I don't even need to say anything else.
You're right.
She had a pet velociraptor. We don't need to talk about it. Let's just move on to your number 5. You can't beat my 5. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
If this is my 5, just know my list is a banger. So go.
I mean, that's very true.
What's your number 5? What's your number 5?
I feel like these are going to be shows that not too many people have seen, but that's okay.
That's okay. Somebody out there seen them.
My number 5 is called Star-Crossed. And
what?
It's on CW.
What is that?
It is a I guess a sci-fi modern day aliens come and kind of inhabit Earth. Like they were it was a group of aliens, and they're pretty humanoid. The only difference really about them is that they have these markings on them. Otherwise, they're basically human. But they came down, their ship crash landed on Earth.
So I am number 4.
Pretty much. But no, it was like a group of them instead of just one of them.
Okay.
And they were like refugees here. And so the humans basically put them in internment camps, pretty much.
This sounds like a 2006 movie. Yeah.
It wasn't a 2006 movie, but I think it was like a 2010 show on CW. And it's a romance. It was basically about the alien boy falling in love with the human daughter. The alien boy was like the son of the leader of the human.
Why do you want this to come back?
Because it literally ended with the premise of an alien invasion.
Oh, so it ended on a cliffhanger.
They were running away from
so they ended on a cliffhanger.
They ended on a major cliffhanger.
And this was a CW show?
This was a CW show. This girl got pregnant by a human, and they didn't...
Yeah.
Not by a human. This human girl got pregnant by this alien dude, and she was literally giving birth on the day the aliens were coming down, and it was like, what the heck is going on?
And then you sit there, you're
one
like,
season,
what?
And then it just got cut. It just ended like that. And
that sounds like CW though.
It was CW.
That sounds like that's what I mean. Like that sounds like something they would do.
But yeah, it was like, I mean, it wasn't. It was fun.
Comment down below if you think, if you've seen Star-Crossed, comment down below because you're lying. And if you have seen it, Is that better than Marvel's The Runaways? I don't think so.
I'm not saying it's better, but I'm saying
I'm being competitive.
For a daytime television show.
No, bro.
It was good.
No, this is me.
I didn't realize this was a competition. I thought we were just putting together
this is a
top
competition
10 in total. I'm fine with my 5 being the bottom 5.
Trash.
I know, I'm okay.
Oh man. Okay.
Right, okay, you're 4. What's
My
number 4? What's number 4?
Okay, well, again, we know my list is a banger. Number 4.
Yeah.
The Witcher. I don't even need to talk about it.
But granted, okay.
No, let me talk.
Explain it.
All right. So first of all, The Witcher, if you don't know, was based on a video game series about a guy, a Witcher, in fact, which is a mutated dude that killed monsters.
Yeah.
How do you mess up like that up?
By firing
the man that was born to play the role, play the games, read the books.
Yep.
And then try to hire some B-list celebrity. No offense. You still have more money than we do.
Facts.
Yeah, your brother's really cool.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. But that's why it had to get canceled.
No, it didn't need to be canceled.
But it did.
The showrunners just should have listened to Henry Cavill.
So, and they should have never fired Henry Cavill, and then maybe it wouldn't have gotten canceled.
I think I 100%
Do you think it would have still gotten canceled if Henry Cavill was still doing it?
Because it's Netflix, yes. But no, Henry Cavill was the headliner of this. I don't think it would have got canceled.
I don't think so. He's big.
That's a big star.
What was the last thing Liam Hemsworth did? Besides getting that debacle with Miley Cyrus.
I don't know, man. Yeah, I don't even know anything about Liam Hemsworth except that he's related to Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah.
No offense, yet again.
He was what's Gale in Hunger Games?
Sure. But like honestly, the reason I really loved that show, I thought that there was Henry Cavill, first and foremost. I love Henry Cavill. I love him.
Yeah, no.
Like one of my favorite actors of all time.
Actor, yeah. I remember him from The Tudors. You didn't see him in The Tudors, but those who've seen him in The Tudors, peak. Yeah. Top tier.
But again, he's one of my favorite actors. Yeah. I really love the visuals. I loved how the monsters looked.
The fights were great.
Yennefer, I thought that her performance, that actress' performance was amazing. Her character arc was amazing.
I wasn't honestly expecting it. Because again, I know you kind of knew a little bit about the games.
I watched one of my younger brothers play it. Yeah. I didn't play it. I didn't like single player games like that. Yeah.
So it was
great. But it overall had everything I wanted. I'm big into fantasy, especially high fantasy, that medieval style fantasy series with monsters and magic. Yeah. I love that. Yeah. This was that with Henry Cavill. You couldn't have given me a better show to watch on Netflix.
Right.
And Toss a Coin to Your Witcher was on loop, playing in my mind rent free.
Right.
It just had everything you needed. And then they dropped the ball. They fumbled.
Fired him and then got someone that... Yeah. And then they canceled it,
Trash.
And like you said, they might have still done it regardless, you think? Even if it was still Henry Cavill.
I do, because Netflix has a track record of canceling shows that are bangers.
Yeah, like, I know a few that...
It has not been confirmed, at least to my knowledge, whether Supercell is canceled.
But
if they cancel a show with a really popular white dude, they cancel the show with the black people. What's your number 4?
My number 4 is... It's okay, you're gonna laugh, but it's called Still Star-Crossed. Okay, listen. It has nothing to do with the other one.
Oh, sure it doesn't. Sounds like your show got a sequel to this.
No, it didn't.
So you're cheating the list.
No. This is completely different. It's not CW. I think it came on Freeform, which is...
You were watching stuff on Freeform?
I was watching a lot of stuff on Freeform. That was my daytime. That was my binge. I used to record it. I had like just a recording log and just every single day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I had something playing on at 8 o'clock.
No, S in the chat. You were watching stuff on Freeform.
But no, this one was cool. This one was cool. I promise you. Obviously, still
sure. Talk about it. Tell me about it.
But it takes place after Romeo and Juliet, right? Sorry, you're laughing at me.
I'm gonna let you finish.
It takes place.
I'm gonna let you finish
After Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah. After they die.
After they die. And it's basically about Rosalind and dang, I can't remember. Rosalind being Juliet's cousin, right?
Yeah,
and then
I know.
Romeo's cousin, I forget his name. But those were
I know what you're talking about.
They were like the two love interests, and the families were kind of going to war with each other because both families kind of blamed the other for the other one dying.
Again.
I mean, yes, but like following those events.
You see, a little not confident in this pick anymore.
Listen, all I know is that it ended with Rosalind getting put up in prison, her falling in love with Romeo's cousin after trying not to be. I mean, it was great. I mean,
I'm sure it was.
I think it had a phenomenal cast.
Also, it was a romance.
The actress who played The actress who played Rosalind ended up playing was Captain Marvel's best friend in that black girl, the pilot. In Captain Marvel.
Yes.
Yeah, she's the actress who played Rosalind. Okay. Phenomenal actress.
Sure.
Oh my Lord.
I mean, I saw Captain Marvel.
I think so. Don't quote me on that.
Only thing Monica Rambeau. That's the only thing I've seen.
No, not Monica Rambeau.
That's her best friend. Though.
No, in the movie Captain Marvel.
Yeah, the black girl lady.
Yeah,
that's Monica Rambeau.
But not the actress who plays the daughter, but the
I know.
Yeah. But yeah, no, don't quote me. I have a picture in my head. I think they're the same person. I'm not racist, I promise. And it was like a great ensemble cast. It was like a melting pot of cultures and races, and I don't know why it was.
I feel like I'm cooking your list.
I mean, I didn't know it was a competition.
You should have acted like it.
You should have
acted like it was the whole time.
They're near and dear to my heart.
I don't care about none of that. I'm going about number.
It was great.
I'm going about number 3.
Go to your number 3.
What is my number 3? Oh, Heroes.
That's my honorable.
Heroes is my number 3.
I get that. Okay. Yeah.
I know that we kind of discussed briefly before this, like, whether or not, like, if it has but my mind says if it had a reboot and the reboot was trash, and it doesn't count. Because that's a new show.
I know. Yeah.
That also got canceled. We don't care about that.
Got canceled. Yeah. But we don't care about the reboot. The original Heroes that got canceled. Yeah. No. I hate that.
Explaining what it is for the people that are too young to have seen it.
Yeah, because it's pretty
I was old enough to have watched it with my mom I think it came out on Mondays.
I think so.
I think it was Monday evenings. Yeah. But yeah, it's a show about a world where people start developing randomly developing superpowers after an eclipse, right?
Yeah.
And save the cheerleader, save the world.
Yeah.
Again, another ensemble cast. A bunch of people with superpowers, like having stories that come together and just come together at some point.
Yeah, like this is where
it's so good.
Yeah, you got Zachary Quinto,
who was in Star Trek. Milo Ventimiglia is in
This Is Us.
This Is Us. I don't know what else he's been in.
He played Rocky Balboa's son. And
did he really?
Yeah.
Oh wow, I didn't know
it was because they both had the face thing. So
right.
But
yeah, no. It was a great show. Again, superpowers.
Yes.
Urban fantasy.
Ensemble cast.
This big, high stakes thing, and the cool idea that all these characters, some of the characters would come together.
Yep.
And then, they'd have, then you go meet this new character. And now all the characters that met each other are now meeting the other part of the cast. I mean, it was a banger. And then the writer strike of 2000, whatever it was, writer strike of 2000 something.
Yeah.
One of the earlier writer strikes ruined the show. And again, I don't blame the writers. I blame studio executives who don't pay their writers enough. Again, we are both writers as well.
Exactly. Yeah.
And they should have just paid them.
Because
it was a phenomenal
It was
series.
The writers were doing their thug thistle. They needed to get paid. So I'm not mad at it, but obviously they didn't come back for that reboot.
They didn't. No, the guy who played Hiro Nakamura, he came back.
No, I mean the writers.
Oh, the writers.
The writers did not come back.
But to explain why I loved it, again, like I said, it was all of those things that I said.
Yeah.
It's one of those shows, I think, in the landscape, I wouldn't even call it too early for its time because it did do well with the audience that watched it.
Yeah.
But maybe we need a real reboot.
Maybe real
reboot. Same story. It had such different cast. It's fine.
Villain and compelling hero.
I think that's one that needs to come back. Again, that was my number 3.
That was a good number 3.
5, 4, 3. Peak.
That was peak.
What is your number 3?
I'm losing this. All right.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm happy with this just being the flat rate. What, this would be my 7?
No, it's fine. It's okay.
Tomorrow People.
I'm not gonna lie, I have that on my list. Tell the people what Tomorrow People is.
Okay, so Tomorrow People. Tell the people about Tomorrow People.
Yeah.
You're dumb. Okay, so this is also a CW show. I watch a lot of CW.
Yeah.
And it Robbie Amell played the main character, which I thought was cool.
Oh, Stephen Amell's cousin?
Yeah. This is about a group like urban fantasy, what do you call it? Or sci-fi.
Yeah,
it was kind of sci-fi.
It was more sci-fi.
These people were born with telepathic powers.
Right.
And they can either teleport and telepathy.
I mean, just all the tellies.
All the tellies. And it was just basically like they were kind of on the run from the government? Or?
Yeah, like I've watched it.
Yeah.
I vaguely, I don't remember it. I'm not going to lie to you.
I'm not going to lie. I don't remember. It's been a while, but it only had one season.
Superpowers on the run for the government.
Yeah, and like there was like this whole thing with like the dad and like having been captured, or we thought he was dead and it was like.
Yeah, it was a whole thing.
It was a whole thing. But it got canceled after they were starting to set up.
I think it only had one season, right?
They only had one season, and which is probably like why it's kind of hard to like really remember it. Yeah. But it was like I just remember it being such a cool, also another ensemble cast a bit. And it was kind of weird, the love interest, because I swear that woman was like 10 years older than
That's what I said. So I only watched it when I ran out of anime.
Yeah, and like she played if you guys seen The Flash, she played Cisco's first love interest.
Oh, Golden Glider.
Golden Glider. She played Golden Glider in that. And Robbie Amell was also played Firestorm in that.
Original.
So the original, but yeah, it was just cool. I love telepathic powers. I thought the characters are cool.
Yeah.
The uncle was a great villain. I mean, he played Satan in Lucifer. So
did he really?
Yeah. He was the first body that Satan inhabited in not Lucifer, Supernatural.
Oh, Supernatural.
Yeah.
Oh, you said that's what I was like.
I said Satan and Lucifer, and I was like, that doesn't make sense. But in Supernatural, he played Lucifer.
Oh, right. The best one.
Yeah.
The one they keep bringing back.
The first one,
they kept doing Tom Cavanaugh on The Flash.
Even though he should have.
Even though that wasn't the actual reverse Flash.
Anyway, it's fine.
I think that's a good pick. That would have made the number 6 on my list.
Yeah, that makes sense.
If I had a 6, I would have made it because I cut it. Yeah. It was on my list. I was like, wait, there's way better shows.
Heroes was the one I cut because it got a reboot.
Yeah,
technically.
That's fine.
But,
that's fine.
Okay, you're are we 2?
Going number 2.
Yeah, let's go 2.
Y'all are not ready for this number 2.
Damn.
Mostly because I can't remember. Oh. Tandy and Tyrone.
What?
Cloak and Dagger.
Oh, that was what I was gonna put that on my list too.
Cloak and Dagger.
No, the Runaways, Cloak and Dagger, those two.
Hulu had a chokehold on me between this and Cloak Marvel's and Runaways.
Came out on Freeform first.
Did it really?
Yeah. Well, I was watching it on TV.
I was watching it on Hulu.
Yeah,
I didn't have cable. I was in college.
I had cable because I had cable.
But yeah, for those of you that don't know, Cloak and Dagger, not only just from the Marvel Rivals video game, these guys are comic book characters if you didn't know.
Yeah.
But seriously, like the show was about, just their origin story. Like how Tandy and Tyrone met.
Yeah.
Their situations. I really enjoyed it. The two actors were amazing. Yeah, because how they show Cloak's powers was so
it was really
sick.
good for daytime TV.
Oh my god!
Even my dad watched it.
It was so good.
Something.
Not only that, but then it ended on a cliffhanger.
I've actually never seen the ending, so I might actually get on Hulu and
I don't even think it's still on there.
I don't know.
I don't think it's on there.
It'd probably not.
I don't know. All I'm saying is
I think Hulu did get all the Freeform shows.
Disney Plus.
I gotta look for it.
You need to bring Disney Plus needs to bring back Marvel's Runaways.
Yep.
But Cloak and Dagger first. Like if I had to pick one, this is my number 2 for a reason. Cloak and Dagger needs to come back.
The same actors.
Yeah, I know they're old now, but
they're not that old.
That's it. No, they were like in their early 20s. That show came out
so they're
forever
in their late
ago.
20s.
No, bro, they gotta be pushing 30. When
they don't look that. I mean, I still remember the
Dagger come out.
Look up actors.
2018.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
Oh, that's 7 years ago. Oh, that's almost a decade.
Literally, they're fine.
That's almost a decade. I mean, they can bring him back.
They can bring him back.
We're going to end up with a Stranger Things situation.
They still look good. I'm just saying.
But yeah, that's my number 2. I don't think I need to explain it more. I'm a Cloak and Dagger main in Marvel Rivals.
You are, yeah.
Like that's the only time I've ever picked a support character, and that wasn't Moira in Overwatch. Kind of gives me the same vibe.
And in the show, I just thought that the actors had really good chemistry.
They did.
And I
believed it. I believed everything was real.
Whether they got together as a relationship or got together as just best friends.
We're All Mutants.
We're All Mutants.
That show was real. That really happened.
Oh my God.
Roxcorp? That was the name of the evil organization in that?
I can't
remember. Yeah.
Dang. Didn't it be other? I don't know if you have the other Marvel show that got canceled too on
Oh, I hated that one. The FX one?
Yeah, the FX one.
Oh, that was awful. Like, I watched it.
Oh my gosh, I need to change one of my lists.
No,
I need to change something on my list, but I can't remember what it was called. Oh my God. It was also on FX. It was about the
Legion.
Yeah,
I knew that's what you're gonna say.
Legion was.
I hated that one too
because it was trippy.
I watched 2 episodes and I was like, "This is stupid."
Because it was trippy.
No, it was just
no,
dumb.
because it was phenomenal.
Bro, this isn't your number 2. This better be your number 2 then. Now. It wasn't. All right then. I don't want to talk about Legion.
But it was good. Anyway.
Show was awful.
No, it wasn't. But you had to understand, we were in the mind of an unreliable narrator. That's what made it so cool. Because he was going mentally insane. He had like multiple personalities, and it should have come. I hate awful. That. Listen, we gotta rewatch it. Listen,
sure,
I'll rewatch it with you.
I don't want to ever watch that again. FX made bad Marvel projects. That and the one with the kids with the
kids with the parents and the parents had to hide the kids and the powers, and the girl went to the prison and she had pregnant and she
that's as far as I got, and I was like, I'm dropping this awful show. I can't believe I watched it that long. Anyway, you're number 2.
I think it was called
we got on a tangent.
I'm sorry.
Oh, Mutants.
Yeah, I think it was called Mutants.
Yeah, number 2.
My number 2.
God, I miss those shows.
Shannara Chronicles. If you've never
another show that I'm like, what are you talking about?
It was.
Just say you had nothing to watch.
I had a lot. I told you Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Tell me you didn't
Friday.
have Netflix and Hulu without telling me you didn't have Netflix and
Hulu. Listen, it was good. It was good.
These are
it had
poverty TV.
What was his name? Something.
Oh, that's okay.
Look, it had I want to say Gerard Butler, but that's not his name. But Butler, the one who said, "May thy knife chip and shatter." The bad
I don't know
guy.
that man's name.
I know, but
the cool
his last
guy,
name was Butler.
Is it really?
Yeah, he was also in another show. I think it was called The Carrie Diaries. That also got canceled.
I actually watched Carrie Diaries for a second.
I like that one.
I think I just watch anything when I'm bored, to be honest.
Me too. But okay, so I think Shannara Chronicles would have been like, because it was. I mean, it was high fantasy.
Yeah.
But it was something that you had talked about that was cool, that it was the future of the modern world.
Yeah.
That just got ravaged by I don't know, I guess how it happened, but eventually we get to this point of just, it seems like it's the past. Yeah. High fantasy. You guys know what, when I say high fantasy, I think you can picture what I mean by that.
Now, a lot of people can't.
Okay, well.
Dragons, magic.
Castles, Lord of the Rings, it was basically that. And then we get found out later that this was just the future of our modern world. But it follows this half-elf guy, and it's just, honestly, I can't remember the plot either too much. But it gets canceled, I think, after 2 seasons. And
at least it got 2 seasons.
It got 2 seasons.
Yeah.
And I thought it was cool. I thought the effects were cool. Like when this ginormous demon fairy thing comes in attack at the beginning.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah, it was cool.
I'll check that out.
I think you should. I think it was fun.
I want to do another top 10 list. This has nothing to do with you talking about.
Yeah,
I do want to watch that. But then I started thinking, man, I want to do a list where we talk about shows that we dropped that we want to go back to.
And back to.
Because.
I have one.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
Oh my God. Yeah.
My number 1.
Okay, what's your number 1?
I've talked about this in at least 2 videos.
Oh, yeah.
Since I've gotten the news.
Since?
Wheel of Time.
Yeah.
Wheel of Time should have never been canceled. Wheel of Time was a show that I was like, oh man, I bought the book. Let me read the book. I'll just watch the show. Because they had such cool... It's always one TikTok video. TikTok is a propaganda machine.
Stay behind me and kill the ones I missed.
And I saw that and I was like, how do I get there? Well, who's that?
And it was literally like the second to the last episode of the whole thing. And we were just sitting there like when we first meet Perrin and we see the girl that he's with, it was like, wait, that's not her. And then we were like spoiled on her because we were like, wait, we know he ends up with the other
girl has to die or dump him or something. So I'm sitting there. So for those of you that don't know, Wheel of Time is based on a novel series that high fantasy again, bro. Like there's magic powers. People are reborn in this world.
Yep.
No one ever truly dies. You just get reincarnated again. You don't have your memories of your past lives, but there is just this constant reincarnation, the cycle of balance, a fight between the light and the dark forces.
Yep.
Demon, I don't know.
Chosen
it's cool.
One.
Chosen One, all that kind of stuff. Well, chosen people, that's what I thought was really cool.
It was
all of them are all really important.
Yeah.
There is technically a chosen one, but all of them are very special in their own way.
Yeah.
And the show was so bad.
It was so bad.
For so long.
Yeah. Like I said, we kept wanting, like, maybe we should just read the book. Maybe we should just read the book. Maybe it's explained better in the book. Yeah. And then we started reading the book. We were like, let's just go watch
Let's go watch the show.
It's like, I mean, it's really good, well written, but it's like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just dumb. Maybe
like old fantasy books just sit there and they're like
forever to describe.
They be scribing leaves on the ground for 4 pages, and it's like, bro.
Like, okay.
So what is happening? I know how to read.
Yeah, but what is actually happening in the scene?
Wasting
and by
my
the
time
it gets to the point that it starts explaining, I forget how we got to the scene because it spent 10 minutes.
And then we mess ourselves up because the series was the seasons of the show
spanned
books.
Yeah. So we would have been
season 3, which is where they ended, was books 3 and 4.
Gotcha.
So anyway, I love the show. You guys, I'm sure someone out there has seen it. It's a really popular show. Ish. Kind of.
And that's why I got canceled.
But no, people liked it. And Amazon canceled it recently.
Why? What was the point? Y'all streaming service.
Them niggas don't want to make money. I'm sorry. Them people, they don't want to make money.
I mean, like, what the frick? I don't know.
Jeff Bezos. I've never asked you for anything except free 2-day shipping.
Right. It can come back.
Bring it back.
Been canceled that long. These actors are still here. They exist.
Yeah. I don't know,
let's
man.
bring it back. I need to see more Perrin and his pixie girl. Like
I know. That's all I'm watching it for.
Barbarian and Rogue?
Peak.
Oh my god.
But that's my number 1 pick. Comment down below if you've seen Wheel of Time. We need to tell them to bring it back.
Sense 8 in there?
Ooh, no, I didn't. And I'm the one that put you on a Sense 8.
When you said Sense, I was like, Sense as in Sense 8. But then you said the Wheel of Time. I was like, oh, that's
But Wheel of Time is recency bias. Like, had we not watched Wheel of Time, Sense 8 would be my number 1 pick.
Yeah.
So it should have been in my honorable mentions.
Yeah, at the very least.
But I was so upset about Smallville and Vampire Diaries. I couldn't put Sense 8 there. Yeah. But honorable mention, Sense 8. If you know, you know. I'm not going to talk about it.
Cast. Yeah. Okay. All right. My number 1.
Yeah.
Jupiter's Legacy.
Oh my God, I forgot about that.
Yeah, another Netflix show that got canceled.
I can't trust Netflix to do nothing.
Because it was, I mean,
they know they
haven't. For those who haven't seen it,
talk about it.
It's superheroes, right? Already peak.
Yeah.
It kind of explains the origin of how people get powers, as like it kind of goes from the past of the origin of these powers to the present, where there's there's actual superheroes. It kind of legit kind of reminds me of what's the show called?
I almost called it Gen 5, but I know what you're talking about.
Do you?
Gen 5 is a spinoff of that show, The Boys.
Yeah, kind of The Boys, not as dark. But it's like you have this group of superheroes that's kind of running everything, and then it's kind of about the son and the daughter of the people who first, because they've lived for the original, I think it was like 5 or whatever.
Yeah.
They've lived for a long time now, but now they're in the present day, and it's just the father trying to teach his kids how to what it means to be a hero. And he had a very like Christian and Christian values or whatever.
Yeah.
And then he was just trying to like lay that onto his kids or whatever. The daughter didn't want to have anything to do with being a hero.
It was a really good series.
It was good. And then like the
again not a dissection, but I can't think of the word right now, but another breakdown of the superhero genre in similar vein to The Boys, but not as gruesome, not as dark.
Yeah, because
it had its own little it was a great series.
It was a great series
that it came out at the right time. Mm-hmm. It filled that void where we're watching The Boys, but The Boys had gone on not hiatus, but they're filming a new season or whatever. It was good. I do agree.
And it just had 1 season. Didn't even get 2.
We just need to have an episode where we talk about the Netflix cancel series that should have come back. Because there's so many.
Canceled,
yeah. But that's it.
Sad, yeah.
That's our list.
That's our list.
It's top 10.
Yeah.
We didn't overlap, right?
No, actually, we didn't.
So we have an actual complete top 10 list.
Yeah, because the only thing we probably would have accidentally overlapped on was Heroes, but I left that out on my honorable mention. I was glad you mentioned it. But yeah, we did not overlap.
Those are our top 10.
Yep.
Comment down below what your top 10 shows that were canceled that you want them to come back.
And if you agree with us.
Live action or anime, because next week
we'll do anime.
We're going to do anime that only got one season or maybe got canceled for whatever reason, did not satisfy us, or we're gonna do our list on those as well.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No, I think that's it.
That's it.
That's all,
We're out.
We're out.